Hello, Commanders fans. Today I have some really exciting news that you can't miss. So, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss anything about our team. Leave a like, which helps strengthen our community of Commanders fans. If you're a Commanders fan, this video is for you. Stay with me until the end, because today's news is unmissable. NFL analyst points to potential difference maker for Commanders in 2025. Dan Quinn and his Washington Commanders are focused on crossing the finish line to reach the postseason. For Adam Peters and his behind-the-scenes staff, their thoughts are farther away. Peters is preparing for his second offseason at the helm. The general manager has emerged from his initial efforts with tremendous credit, gutting a talent-depleted roster and molding it into a much more competitive team under Quinn's experienced coaching staff. The Commanders are well ahead of schedule, whether they make the playoffs or not. Revelations ahead of the 2024 trade deadline indicate that Washington is also becoming a prime destination for pending free agents, thanks to an improved culture without Dan Snyder wielding absolute power. While Peters is methodical and always has the long-term vision in mind, the Commanders' trade for cornerback Marshawn Lattimore highlights his willingness to be aggressive when the situation calls for it. Expect this measured approach to continue into the upcoming draft period. Options are plentiful now. They will shrink with franchise tags and extensions, but it would be a surprise if Peters didn't have a deep roster of veterans ready to hit the free agent market who could be acquired. The Commanders also have close to $100 million available, with 31 players under contract. Analyst believes Commanders should target Budda Baker in 2025. This was a topic discussed by Matt Holder of the Bleacher Report. He thought the Commanders shouldn't settle. That involves upgrading starting safety Jeremy Chinn with All-Pro Budda Baker if the Arizona Cardinals let him test the market. Washington could use some help at safety, as it's one of the team's current weaknesses, and Jeremy Chinn, the defense's best player at the position, is an impending free agent. Part of what makes Chinn so valuable is that he wears multiple hats, lining up in the box, playing deep safety, and covering the slot. Budda Baker can do all of those things too, but he's the superior player. Heading into last weekend, the 28-year-old, who turns 29 in January, earned coverage and run defense grades from Pro Football Focus in the mid-70s while lining up all over the field. Matt Holder, the Bleacher Report. There's no questioning Baker's credentials. He's a leader, organizes defenses exceptionally well, and has an innate ability to consistently be around the ball in all phases. That would be tough on Chinn, but Peters won't hesitate to go in a different direction if he feels it could benefit the team. Baker is unlikely to come cheap. What Peters needs to figure out is whether a higher financial commitment than Chinn would require would result in a significant improvement in performance levels. The Commanders also have other needs to address. Peters will have a good feel for the situation at this point. Chinn has performed well enough to earn a new deal, and he's a good fit for Washington. But there's no doubt that Baker is among the league's most dominant players at the position. It will be interesting to see how things play out. But fans should have every confidence that the right decisions will be made given Peters' sensational start as general manager.